Action!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Lauren, and today I am going to be reacting to Cyberpunk Edgerunners Episode 6, Girl on Fire. I have been really enjoying the Cyberpunk series. It's not necessarily something that I would have come up with to watch on my own, so I'm really glad I'm getting an opportunity to see it. It's beautiful, it's fascinating. And again, thank you for everyone who has been commenting and explaining things to me that I wouldn't necessarily understand or have any way of knowing, since I have not played the game and I don't really know much about the lore. So I appreciate everybody who has been helping me along to figure out what exactly is going on. I do try to read the comments, so thank you if you are commenting, liking, subscribing, if you're sharing. All of that helps us so much. We'd also appreciate anyone who can becoming a Patreon. It is just incredibly helpful to us, and it allows us to continue doing the things that you like. So anyway, I am really excited to get back into Cyberpunk. I know that the last episode we had finally gotten a face-to-face with Tanaka. They finally are in the same room. So Tanaka seems like he is the big bad of this series. And he wants David for reasons. He knows that David is able to withstand certain cyber implants that other people are not able to withstand without turning into a cyber psycho. So he wants David for, I think what he was saying before was that there's like these specific implants that he wants to use on people, but I think he's trying to create essentially a weapon, and he wants David to be that weapon. So he's finally here. I think we're going to finally get some answers from him in this episode, which I'm very excited about. And again, this series does a really good job of introducing characters that I really enjoy and then killing them in the same episode. So I hope they don't do that here, because they've done it in like the last 3 episodes, introducing a character that I really enjoy and then just killing them. It's very frustrating. So anyway, we are going to get started with Cyberpunk Edgerunners Episode 6. Let's go.
Maine, when'd you last snarf anything?
Knew it was a flashback. Oh.
Damn it, you're shaking. All that chrome's messing with your nerves. When this is all over, gotta refit, go lights back, reduce your load.
It's just some jitters. Ain't nothing to worry about.
Uh-oh. I don't want him to go cyber psycho. Was that what's happening here? That would be bad. I don't want that to happen.
About to backtrack now! Where's the
Wow.
fucking data?
Kiwi's mid-dive, can't rush her, you know that!
Oh, good. I get to figure out what she does.
Maine, stop! Shit, what are you? Hey!
No!
Kiwi.
Maine,
Falco.
Jesus. You back with us? I can't believe this shit.
Huh? You saying Kiwi's out of commission? How? She was working Tanaka, right? Something go way south?
Should ask the gonk next to me.
Fuck off.
Maine punched her out. She ran into some ice that snagged her and he lost it.
Huh?
Sounds to me like May needs to get his head checked.
Yeah, for real.
Easy,
Okay, so how robotic then is Kiwi? Because they're just saying that she's out of commission and like, ugh, her mouth. But like, it doesn't sound like she's dead.
Losing it?
That's right, cyberpsychosis.
Change. Think you're hot shit because you're faster than me? Because you're sporting that Sandevistan? The one that was supposed to be mine.
Oof. You know, it's a really good thing that it wasn't, because he might have gone crazy earlier.
Ain't no way I'm gonna start downgrading. Not now.
Stay out of this, David!
We can drop Tanaka back where we nabbed it. Pretend none of this happened from
Oh
the start.
no.
You better knock it off! Hey! I'm not done with you!
Because she's shaking too now. Like, everyone is... So, okay, so this job seems like it's really ruining everybody right now. Like, it's really hurting everybody.
Arasaka's always watching. Always. We can't just call it off. Don't have a choice.
I believe in you, Lucy.
Good. That's
Fine,
nice.
I'll do it.
David, where's the lead head?
Hell if I know.
Oh, he's going. Oh, that's not good. Ah! Sorry, I wasn't expecting her hair to rip away like that.
I'm going in.
They really fucked Tanaka up, didn't they? He's a mess.
Trap here.
Tick-tock, Maine.
Oh, that's not
Arasaka
good.
is still short one executive. I trust you understand. There's no room for error. Made that clear. Fuck you staring at, Freddy?
It's really fascinating, though, to get to see how it starts, like the cyberpsychosis, like, and watching it from the perspective of someone it's happening to. That's really, really cool. And I'm so glad they did that. I mean, even though I'm really upset that Maine is experiencing it. And it sounds like, too, that there is a way to sort of reverse it, or at the very least slow it down if they just downgrade, essentially, is what he was saying he didn't want to do. So, like, if he is willing to lose some of his cyber pits and to, like, stop sending all of those signals through his brain, maybe then he can at least slow this process down, if not halt it altogether. But it sounds like a lot of people just, once they don't want to, they feel like they've gone beyond and they don't want to feel like they're losing something. And so they, is that part of how cyberpsychosis works, though? It's like, it's less about self-preservation and more about, like, we must keep going, and, like, it sort of changes your brain chemistry like that. Ugh, he is messed up.
Wait, please. David! I was right. It was you. You're David.
You know my name?
There's much I know about you. The incident with my son got so occurred to me. Please, David, you can help stop all this.
No.
I'm begging you.
Put him under, put him under, put him under.
I wish to die. Arasaka sees in you a valuable asset. A rich, bright future awaits you, David. Do not throw your life away.
All right, he's horrifying. But that's interesting. I kind of thought that he was the big bad, but it sounds like this, like that even he, you know, is under somebody. I wasn't really expecting that. I was sort of thinking that he was going to be the just all-out bad guy, but he's got a boss too.
Can you not see that they're using you as their tool?
Obviously, everyone is.
Arasaka won't.
You are blind. Still don't get it? Who do you think paid to make this little stunt of yours possible? It reeks of nanotech. All roads lead to the megacorps. No matter how high you rise or believe you can, you will never escape our shadow.
Oh God, that's not going to be good. Okay, so yeah, he's saying that his boss wants David for something. Now David knows that his boss wants him for something. Good on David for catching on that. It's not like Arasaka wouldn't use him for as a tool as well. It's like, obviously everyone, like, this seems to be a universe where everybody is used as a tool. Like, one of the first things Maine said to him was, don't trust anybody. Like, you can only count on yourself. Everyone else is going to use you for something. So good on David for catching that pretty quickly. I mean, that can't be good for Lucy to have been stuck in somebody's, like, deep subconscious like that while they died.
David!
Yeah, Lucy's all right.
Start talking!
Yeah, for real.
The fuck was you thinking?
Punching out Kiwi, dropping all this shit on Lucy. You're the one fucking around. The fuck?
Don't you start, kid.
Get it together, David.
Yeah, David, wake up.
Shit. Do it.
All right, so David needs to, like, sort of shake some of this stuff off because he's now in a very serious situation. But I do wonder, is he going to go to Arasaka and just try and find out what it exactly is that they want from him? Because Lucy now knows something else about him because she knows that he beat up Tanaka's kid. And I think she now knows that Arasaka wants him.
Registering gunfire in the service area. Possible hostiles present. Requesting NCPD backup in force.
All right, she's okay.
David.
Still need the data.
But there's no point. Tanaka was a bust. There was no data.
Oh, okay. That's what she meant by we jabbed him right as he flatlined. So, like, he short-circuited for some reason, which I still don't fully understand. And then I might have just missed it. I might need to rewatch the episode to see why he short-circuited. So he short-circuited. they jabbed him with like the restart, like they rezzed him. Got it. Okay, so David wasn't lying about that. They want his data. She says that he doesn't have any. So yeah, okay, he's really nothing. I definitely thought that he was going to be a lot more important.
I'm going to help him.
Dumbass! And what if they slip out another way? We wait here. Trauma's here too. Means they're surrounded.
Then we gotta help.
No, you can't! You got a death wish?
It's really interesting. Like that I love that I'm learning more about this trauma, because I just kind of thought it was a trauma response team, sort of like an EMT or something, but no, they're like the elite. That's so cool that like trauma gives these people, like the trauma response team gives these people so much like anxiety. That's fascinating.
Ain't you gonna say you believe in me too?
Ah, dick. Oh god, that was Maine. Okay, so I think that's the other thing that cyberpsychosis does then is it puts you back in other times in your life. It shows you like the people you are it changes who you think you're fighting. It doesn't just make you go crazy and just want to kill everybody. It literally puts you into a different place. It's a little bit more like a flashback or like or a hallucination or something that makes you feel like you have to fight. That's interesting.
Get it together!
Jesus. Yes, get him. No! They keep doing that! Okay, I just learned that person's name. Like, god damn! That's wild. Fuck. I mean, okay, that I will say that's really interesting. Like that, it's interesting that they're going that route. Like no one is safe in this universe, which I kind of love. Like there's no actual plot armor. There's no one is safe. Like no anything can happen to literally anybody, which you don't see a lot. That's really cool. Also, I hate that they've yet again, I called it, killed a character who I've just been starting to like.
Is this my fault?
Yeah, Maine. Fuck.
Platinum client confirmed dead.
Hey. This mess my fault?
Cyber Psycho! We need to move on now! He's killing us! Resuscitation impossible! Ordering full team evac!
What? You're fucking leaving!
Client policy's void! This is your problem now!
You're fucking kidding!
He's here! Lift off!
Yeah, Trauma's like, fuck off. Nope. Oh my god.
David, you read me? Maine's gone full psycho. They've called in Max Tech. Turn around. Come back.
Maine,
Oh god.
I came to back you up.
Dario's dead. No more running for me, dog. Reaper's finally calling my name.
What are you saying? We're gonna get out of here, Maine. You and me, and then...
David. You can't do it.
I don't... Why would you... Why?
This is it. It's the end of the line for me. But not for you. Just keep running.
Shit. Oh. God. David's got to lose everybody, doesn't he? Like, I get why he wanted to stay with Maine, like, and why he was, like, that's basically his new father figure there, but this is the person who took him in and, like, cared for him and believed in him in a way that it looks like David has not ever experienced before. And then the fact that there was still enough of Maine in there. He killed his lover and his, like, best friend, but he didn't kill David. Like, there was still, like, enough care there. God. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be to watch. He took his arm. That was a lot, guys. I really wasn't expecting that to be so painful. And I should have expected it, because, you know, at the beginning of the episode, they're talking about, you know, David's gonna get Maine's arms when Maine dies. Or, you know, beginning of the, you know, earlier they were talking about that would happen, like, and so it's like, obviously, as soon as they start mentioning, you know, you'll get this when I die, kid, just bulk up, you know, all of that obviously means he's gonna die, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. And again, it's very interesting. It's like you were introduced to this cast of characters, and it makes it look like they're all gonna be, like, main characters and with, like, major plot threads and arcs, and you get to, like, learn so much about this world. But, like, the only person it seems like who's got any plot armor right now is David, and at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he dies by the end of the season. At the end of the season, like, it would not surprise me if this kid does not make it till season 2. Because again, I don't know if there is if in the video game, like, this is a person, or if this is literally just, here is a slice of life snapshot of what it's like to be an edge runner in Night City. I don't know. You know, feel free to explain some stuff in the comments without spoiling anything, because I don't I don't want spoilers. I do want to know, I want to experience what happens as it's happening. But if there's anything you can tell me about that whole thing that's not a spoiler, please do. Like, and do you experience the cyberpsychosis like that in game, or is that just something that they've created for this, like, getting to see it from someone who is, it's happening to's perspective? Did Maine have a typical experience of cyberpsychosis? Like, is it usually that drawn out? Is it usually faster? Does everybody get to keep some semblance of themselves, or, like, does it stick around for a little bit and then just it's gone forever, and he wanted to make sure that he died before it fully went, before any sense of self that he had was completely gone? I mean, it was a beautiful moment between those two. It just, you know, soul crushing. It's fine. We're fine. We're all fine. Anyway, that was episode 6 of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. It hurt. Like, God, everyone's effing dying. I don't really know who Falco is, so I'm assuming that we're gonna get to know him a little bit better in the next episode, and then he's gonna die, because that's how this seems to go. As soon as I learn a character's name, they die. Except for Spider-Hands, because I still don't know his name, but he died, and he was my first character that I really liked. It keeps happening every episode. As soon as I start to really, really like a character, I get super invested in their storyline. Bye! So, anyway, thank you for joining me watching Cyberpunk. I hope that you are enjoying these videos as much as I am enjoying watching the show. Again, if you've got any information that you can give me that will not spoil anything for me, please let me know. I have really appreciated some of the just background information that I've been seeing in the comments on the other videos that have come out. Make sure that you like the video, that you comment, you subscribe, you share it, all of that. You know, screw the YouTube algorithm, help us out here. And if you can, at the moment, become a Patreon, we really, really appreciate it. Again, there are a lot of movies, TV shows, and such that we wouldn't be able to watch at all without our Patreons. You get some other perks if you're a Patreon. You can maybe even decide what I watch next. Thank you again, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!